good morning, and welcome to another episode of the Gap Fest. We are back.
Yes.
It's been forever.
Yeah.
And we feel like it's been forever, but we are officially back. The Gap Fest has a new face in terms of logos changed, a lot of things has changed. We just went into
My
a
hair
whole...
has changed.
Your hair has changed. Lorraine, your hair changes every week.
Yes.
I also want that, eh?
Ja,
My budget will get there. My budget will get there.
Hi, Bo. Ek het net relax gekop, girl. En my fingers did the thing.
Know what I mean? Sometimes your hair is Kardashian by your ankles. Sometimes you have a bob. Sometimes without actually cutting your own hair. I want that.
You must invest in the right things.
That's why I say my budget will soon get there. Soon. We believe now. Thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of the Gap Fest.
Yes.
So, Lorraine, co-host, is here. It's been a while. Hello.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. How are you doing?
Jy's gesond vandag. Welcome.
Welcome. I have water today, so I'm all good.
Good.
But today we have a guest co-host, and we are so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
And
Nice to be here.
is it nice to be here?
So
Thank
nice
you.
to be here. Even though I'm nervous. Nice
You
to be
know,
here, yeah.
There's no need to be nervous here. We just speak what's on the mind. You just go with the flow.
Okay.
You just be yourself. No judgment. No
Okay.
judgment.
No judgment, Shane.
And we always have different opinions, so be it.
Yeah.
So please tell us a little bit about yourself.
But wait, man, are we not at least she's nervous? Let's do those one or two
Warm me
questions.
up.
You don't want to do that
wanna
anymore.
Do questions.
Hi.
The questions usually they're sometimes a bit so hectic.
Hi, it's not so hectic.
It's not hectic for you because you like that topic. The questions always lead up to something a
Mia,
bit.
this was now a new facelift show. No more about those things. Because now, right?
Are you alright now?
I'll
Okay.
behave.
Are you behaving? Okay, let me just go into it so long. Tell us, how was your week in the meantime?
Oh, guys, jokes. Thursday after rehearsals, I forgot my purse at home. But I'm telling my sister on the phone, listen, I actually forgot my purse at home, my license, and I'm so mad. But anyway, my daughter comes out. She was with me here at church. Was she with me? No, that was Wednesday then. No reg, no etiquette, kids. Me can say, I'm so hungry, mommy. I want McDonald's. I'm like, oh, okay, let's go.
You went to McDonald's with no money. Did you wash dishes? How does it work? There's no dishes there.
So it's not a drive-through, guys. No, ek order so lekker. Confidently, yeah. I get to the window to pay. I'm like, you.
So what did they do? Did you just
I'm like,
leave
please
it?
cancel the order. I'm so sorry.
I would have
And I
said,
just
can
left.
I fold boxes?
I'm like, oh, because then I don't have that function, that app on my phone to just go.
Just to... I also don't have that. Do you
It's
have
okay.
that?
I like it. I don't want that because it's
It
just
makes
too
it
much.
look easy. But you know what happened to me? My Facebook was hacked. Nah? So if you look for me on Facebook, I am nowhere. Because I got the notification that told me, if this is not... Your email address was changed. If it's not you, click here.
Okay.
And I clicked. But then it says they're sending an OTP to my phone number. But then when I checked, the phone number was also changed. So my whole Facebook is just gone. And I'm angry because if I'm that person that uses Facebook to archive your pictures.
Yeah.
So I don't print the
Everything's
pictures. I post it so that I can have it in the future.
Yeah.
Everything gone. It literally says this profile doesn't exist. When I try to log in and say change password, it says this email address doesn't have a Facebook account.
Yeah.
Then I tried to create a whole new Facebook account, and then it gave me a warning signal I'm not allowed to be on Facebook.
Kaibo.
So they're giving me 185 days to say whether or not I can get Facebook because I'm going through a security check now.
That's so unfair.
For Facebook?
Oh.
No, man, I'm not that desperate for Facebook.
But it can happen on Insta as
Yeah.
well. Hopefully
Yeah,
it
on
won't.
Instagram it worked. I pressed change password because they asked, is this you? And I changed my password.
So they
and
had
it
you
was
everywhere.
successful.
Basically.
No, I don't. I just got that thingy. But with Facebook, I know for sure. Somebody changed my email address and my phone number is +235. You know, one of those weird numbers. But anyway,
Askies.
choose a number. So what we do is we pick a number and then you ask a random question. and you answer it.
If you want
basically.
to
If you
answer
want
it.
to answer it.
If you are
don't have to
comfortable.
answer.
Is it like personal? Or
Sometimes we don't know.
Okay.
You just pick a
We
random
just
number.
pick a random number and then it just pops up.
Okay.
Pick a number.
Me?
Yeah.
Again, first.
And make it comfortable.
Okay, 12.
Number 12. Okay. Do you have a crush? Oh, that's nice.
That's
because you're single. Do you have a crush?
I crushed. No, I don't.
You don't have a crush?
Mm-mm.
Not even
a
yourself.
Mm-mm.
And a celebrity crush?
Mm-mm. Guys, yo.
You've passed that age of celebrity
Yeah,
crushes.
yeah, sure.
Because back
Because,
in the
okay.
day, Bow Wow was everywhere. They call me
Okay,
Lil Bow
maybe my
Wow.
crush
You
must
just-
DM me. My crush, do your thing. I don't have a crush.
You just said, so that person must crush on you. to
Yes.
DM you. Okay.
Don't you like my hairstyle today? Crush on me? No, I don't have a crush. What?
And you? Choose a number.
Number 3.
Number 3. Let's see what is the weirdest nickname you've been given? Oh, this is interesting because your name is something that
Yeah.
you struggle to read.
So my auntie calls me Minamu.
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 Yeah, exactly that show.
That show
Minamu.
from back in the day.
Yeah.
I used to call somebody I called my sister Minamu. I don't know why.
Who called Minamu? Why?
Because Jesmine is
Min.
Mina.
Mina. Jesmine.
Yeah.
Mina.
It's just cute.
Makes sense. Mina. Especially if you from back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
And it
Okay.
doesn't offend you.
No.
You
I'll
are
choose
so
number
cute.
16. What's the most embarrassing thing your parents have caught you doing? What's the most embarrassing thing? Well, it's not embarrassing. How it happened was embarrassing.
Okay.
So when I was small, my parents are very church.
Yeah.
And you don't miss church. So we were eating at my uncle's house, and all my aunties and uncles, they asked the kids, are you coming with to church?
Okay.
So it was evening service. And I thought, okay, I'm also going to stay at the uncle's house. Everybody is swimming. Yo. Next thing, church started already. Yeah, I see my mother pulls out to the house. I got such a hiding. Sorry. I got the hiding. And what was embarrassing was the fact that the hiding was given in front of people. And for me, that was embarrassing because it was my first hiding I experienced in front of like friends and cousins and everything. So for me, that was quite embarrassing. But I couldn't understand why others got to choose.
And you
Can
can't.
you go to church or not? And
Yeah.
for you, it was you going to church. No
Like it
questions
or
asked
not.
whether you like it or not. It's not really that embarrassing, but okay.
No, it is embarrassing. So.
So we're going to jump into it. Lee, do you have the remote or do I have the remote?
Yeah, Shem, she was supposed to just say a little bit about herself. Because you asked and then I said, I interjected. I'm like, questions,
Oh, yes.
questions.
Okay. Let us know, who are you, your name. I introduced you. I invited you here today because we are speaking about the Met Gala. And if you follow GabFest, you know we always cover the Met Gala. And that's why we dressed up. Because we usually dress up for the Met Gala with our champagne. So
Cheers.
today is one of those days. We all dressed up. We're ready to discuss with the Joan Rivers of today.
I'm Juliana.
Are you Juliana?
Yes.
After the Zendaya thing, do you still want to be here?
Ach, man.
It's just one of those things.
I think people are too judgmental. You know, you do say things that's a bit, that goes left and you
Yeah.
didn't mean it like that. Or maybe you didn't even think
That-
of the impact
Yeah, that it could go
that
in
it
that
could
direction.
go. Yeah, and I don't think she's a nasty person.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to like her show with her husband.
Oh, me too, Bill.
I didn't know his name. But
Yeah.
So, who are you? Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I am Jesmine Davids and my brand is Rebirth SA. It's a sustainable streetwear brand and I'm also a fashion stylist. So I
Okay.
have two careers that merge as one and it's a powerful house.
Okay, and that all falls under Rebirth.
Yes, the styling and the fashion, streetwear. Then I do movie styling, advert styling, campaigns like Kappa, Adidas, all of that. So my name can be seen as a big designer and then also behind the scenes as a stylist.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
So I found you on Instagram many years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but then I started following you, and then you came up a lot when you were doing some, I don't know, you were doing some campaign with a few influencers, and I knew those influencers, and then I saw you more and more, and then last year, we'll get to the topic just now. I was just like, yeah, you go.
Yeah.
It's funny how it is when you know people on social media
Yeah.
that you've never really met. So it's my first time meeting you today, but we're always in the DMs.
Yeah.
If you see a nice picture or something, it's a comment, it's a like, it's a thank you, it's a, you know how it is.
Yeah.
And that's how I always say, sometimes social media is a good thing.
It is.
And
And thank you for coming.
You're here today, so
Thank you so
having
much.
me.
Yeah.
Such a big name player in the studio today.
Yeah, and
Please
you
do
know,
like
I'm
and
so proud that
subscribe.
you are actually here and you don't even know, because I thought maybe you guys know each other.
No.
Because people normally would say, no, you know,
Yeah.
who are you guys?
So thank you so
But
much
thank you.
for joining
Sure.
us.
I like that.
So on the screen, we have a few of the looks that I just randomly took.
Okay.
Just explain your style more. Do you do custom things as well? Do you just do this is rebirth, you buy it as is, and that is it? How does it work?
So most of my designs are custom, and then the other part is project based. So projects would be my sustainable line where I use waste and leftover fabric
Oh,
that's very
recycling.
eco-friendly. In the fashion term, we call it sustainability.
Okay.
So in COVID, I collected denims from people on Instagram and thrift stores because the shops were closed.
Oh, nice.
So that was my only means of creating without spending or going to shops and
Okay.
dying because of COVID.
Yeah, dying.
Yeah.
Okay. A very important one.
Yeah. And then I started with my denim, as you can see. I did a lot of custom denim designs that went all the way to Cape Town and then I think to the UK as well.
Nice.
So yeah, that's all I can say.
That's
for
all you
now.
can say.
You know, I went on your website and I saw all these beautiful things that you have there. But the thing that I discussed with you earlier on is that her pricing is really good.
It is.
Yeah.
It's so affordable. And thank you for thinking of us normal
Yes.
people, you know.
Yeah, because that is one thing now that I've noticed, and we always speak about it when we say everybody doesn't want us to shop from Chinatown,
Yeah.
right? We say let's support our own
Local.
and support local. But the minute it has that proudly South African sticker on it, the price is always so sky high, and it's like, how do you expect me to buy an outfit for every single day with this price? As where Chinatown, that price can get me 4 different
Yeah.
outfits. What would you say? Because that is one thing. What made you decide let's be affordable? And also, what's your thoughts on other designers who say, I understand the thing with designers is you want to make a name for yourself,
Yeah.
because when you look at the red carpet, you want to also be a Chanel one day. You want to
Yeah.
be those kind of people. But in terms of, do you then decide, do I want to be for the people or do I want to be for celebrities? What's the
Yeah,
thought pattern behind it?
So my market is spread throughout. So it's for the people where I design commercial, very affordable. Then I have my luxury, which is for the celebs, the actors, all that, which is more pricey. Where I put more time, more money, more quality fabrics. Also with my commercial quality fabrics, but at an affordable price. So I'm a designer that designs for everyone, not for specific people.
Okay.
Someone's asking online, Veronique says, hi ladies, what's
Hey,
the
girl.
website info? So if somebody wanted to check out your stuff, where can they go? Or
Okay,
is it just
so
a...
I'm scratching my head because we're busy working on our website
Okay.
at the moment. Right now, we do have a website on our Rebirth Instagram page, but it's like a catalog, so you can't order or anything. You can
Okay.
just browse and look for what you want. But
If somebody wanted to, they can DM you.
yeah, mostly through DMs, Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
that's
that would
about
be
it.
at Rebirth
SA.
SA.
Rebirth underscore SA.
So,
Underscore SA.
how did Rebirth come? Why did you choose the word?
Well, it started when I was very young. After high school, I didn't know what to do. My parents were forcing me to become a doctor. You know, I'm Muslim. They're all like, no,
It's a thing.
it's a thing. Medicine, lawyer, all that. I'm like, no.
I think that's a thing, though. Eh? Why is it that you must be a doctor,
Yeah.
a lawyer, an accountant?
Exactly.
Make you pick anything else. We're like,
No.
So then I told them I want to be a designer. Then my mother's like, "Yeah, man, Jess, no, not that. You're not gonna make money and all that." So I'm like, "No, ma, let me just show you something, because I know that I like designing, and I grew up designing because my parents did upholstery. My granny worked in a CMT where she makes school clothes and all that. So I knew everything about designing. So then I went to the University of Johannesburg. I studied for 3 years, graduated, and then I got nominated through varsity with SA Fashion Week and EdCon. So they chose me out of 24 students.
Yes, girl.
So we can go to that slide now. So this is a picture of
Nice.
you doing the runway walk
Yes.
at your very first SA
so
Fashion
cute.
Week.
Is that your own designs as well?
Yes,
That's an upcycled suit I found in a thrift store. It was very big, so I just cut it in half and tailored it to my small body.
nice. It's so, and then I saw it was sold out also.
Yeah,
When you,
it's always sold out.
so
So if something is sold out and I really want it, won't you make it for me?
I would.
Oh,
Yes.
so if you see it, just be like,
DM me.
please, can I have this as well? So you were SA Fashion Week, right? And it was really big. Everybody, I don't know if you saw all the love you got on social media, making it to SA Fashion Week. But what was going through your mind to get such a big platform? Like you were saying, it's something that you had to please explain to your parents. This is the road I'm taking.
Yeah.
And you end up, after studying, same time, SA Fashion Week. What's going through your mind?
Well, for me, it was very exciting from the beginning until the end. But for my parents and siblings and outside noise, it was like, do we really believe in her and stuff like that? Until they saw me on TV, and then they all started supporting me, which was okay, because I was I was strong enough to like hype myself up,
yeah.
and just to prove to them that my passion is going to pay the bill one day.
And
So
it is, ne?
it is.
Yes,
Even my
girl.
mother comes like, month end.
Can I have a little?
Yeah.
But that's very nice. It's very encouraging to hear that there is sometimes when you choose a career that you don't get the support you
Yeah.
actually want, or you get the support from people that don't really know you. But it's a nice step to say, like,
Yeah.
I made it,
Yeah.
and then eventually get the support from people you always
Yeah.
wanted
Yeah.
the support from. So that's really
Ne?
cool.
Yeah.
How did you feel
At
during this moment?
it went by so fast, but I was so like blessed in that moment. I think when I got off stage, I cried a bit.
Aw.
I was like, I didn't know I was gonna make it, because I didn't have money to do this firstly, and then all
You
my
use your own money for this.
yeah, we had to use our own money. Nothing
It's
was.
almost your fashion show.
It's
You're just
mine.
getting
We
the
just get the
chance.
platform.
You get the platform. So
No, for those people like me that doesn't know, that's
Yeah.
listening.
So this is basically just the platform to showcase your art, and that's it.
Amazing
so SA
platform.
Fashion Week, nah, I want to know, how is the hype once you're there? Because I was discussing, okay, we're going to go into Met Gala and everything, but I wanted to bring South African fashion into it as well. So SA Fashion Week was what, 2 weeks ago, nah? Or was it a week ago?
I think a month ago.
Was it a month ago?
Oh, 2 months. 2 weeks
No,
ago.
man.
It
2
was
weeks ago,
this
but
year.
it was last month.
That was this
Let's say
year.
2 weeks ago.
That's this year.
But I wanted to say that I don't know, like, I saw your posts based on the fact that I follow you. Why is it, or your thoughts, you can also obviously put your input in, which is discussing now. Why do you think it is that South Africa's fashion, it's just not making it to the mainstream? You have good designers,
Yeah.
you have this whole runway, Soweto Fashion Week is coming up as well. But it's just not in your face
Yeah.
the way something would be somewhere else. What's your thoughts on why that could
I think because most South Africans aren't educated about designers and art in SA, and they'll rather support like Shein, all these overseas brands, and not support local designers because they assume we're expensive or we're showing off. We don't know what we're doing. We're just designing because we want to be like Paris Fashion Week and stuff like that. So they don't really understand us, and we're trying to educate them, but slowly we are getting there. And every year, Fashion Week and the fashion industry grows,
Yeah.
and we get more supporters, more customers, more stores, and everything like that.
Maybe there must be a channel, like a fashion channel. Like
Yeah, like how they have for the... Because I always find it weird when I never know when SA Fashion Week is
Yeah.
coming up.
it just pops up.
There's never anything. This is how I know when it's SA Fashion Week. People I follow post behind the screen that say SA Fashion Week, but I never see the actual runway.
Yeah.
I never see the build up. This is where you can get tickets to support. I never see any of that.
So basically, it's not in your face.
Yeah.
So once you see it, it's already happened. And when you see
didn't know
it,
about it.
it's people that were guests and it's their outfits, but not the actual, like, I feel like there's no hype around it. I was speaking to someone last night saying, I just feel like South Africa doesn't know how to market things
yes.
properly.
I
They get
agree.
us whole marketing funds, but the way they do it, it's not in your face, and they use it at the wrong crowd, the wrong influences, which doesn't have an impact on the people that can actually support the designers.
I agree.
Because let's be honest, if you're getting influencers and stuff, yes, they're going to post that they were there, but they're not the ones buying the clothing because they're getting their outfit sponsored for the night. So I think that fashion in a whole in South Africa needs to, like you said, think about your everyday people as well, so that we can then start
Yeah.
believing in you, because that's what we see. I feel like the more I would believe is the more you look at normal people
Yeah.
Yeah.
and consider them as, get my name out there, help me here, help me there, and just do more things. But with that being said, what do you think, Lorraine, based on SA fashion in a whole? What's your thoughts?
No, I definitely agree with everything that you said, because we really want to know about you. I mean, if you didn't tell me about Yes and send me the link, I wouldn't
Yeah.
have known. Maybe it's because I'm not into fashion like that also. I don't know. Is it maybe that on my side? But it's really not in your face. I mean, SABC is for the people. We can, DSTV is more private stuff. But SABC, I feel like the Department of Arts, because arts falls under you guys, yeah, must do more.
Yeah.
Must really do more for you guys, because these baiewerk, you're wearing your own stuff,
Yeah.
right? And you look so amazing. I mean, really, we need you guys to be out there for us to know about you guys. Ons smoeg for Chanel's and your
Yeah.
ones and what ones. We want our own SA Chanel's, which is, yes, Jessie, you know? Yeah, I agree, definitely. I feel that you guys need the platform, a bigger platform, because of the work that you've actually put in to these beautiful designs.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
with that being said, we're going to move over to the Met Gala, right? So I'm always confused with the Met Gala themes, right? Because many a times you see something so extreme on the one side, and then you see something else that is extreme to the next, and you're like, how does this fit into the theme? Because a few years ago it was the no cap thing, and then there was people actually just literally wearing caps with a gown, and it was like, okay, I'm very confused. Okay, but this year it made a bit more sense. So the theme this year was Karl, how do you say his surname?
Lagerfeld.
Lagerfeld.
In honor of him having passed away in 2019. Huh?
Yeah.
So he passed away in 2019, and they said, okay, the theme will be a
A line
tribute.
of beauty, ne?
A line of beauty, yeah. The theme will be a tribute towards him. So it made a bit more sense. But I'm not going to lie, going through all the pictures, trying to find best dressed, worst dressed, watching the red carpet, I felt like I'm looking at a whole lot of banquet pictures. I must be honest, because usually Met Gala, to me, it's like show the art side of it. And like I always say on the show, when we do discuss Met Gala, it's supposed to be, it's raising of funds for the arts.
Yeah.
So that is why the outfit is always a bit more extreme than usual, because the whole art side is supposed to show. But I find that this year it looked a lot more like matric banquets. There was just a few that was like out there, but a lot was matric banquet for me. It was like too plain.
Yeah.
And a line of beauty can still be arty, but not just that plain. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the theme?
I think most of the celebs were trying to embody, what's his name?
Karl.
Karl Lagerfeld is like wearing the white collar, the
Yeah.
suit. So they were trying
Plain.
to just be like him and not go off the theme.
Yeah.
It was too
on the theme.
on the theme. Yeah, because usually when you watch, you like, oh, that's too theatrical.
Yeah.
That's too much. But I feel like
This
this
year it
time
was too
around, it was too boring. It was like
Hmm.
Oscar's outfits was more entertaining. Remember, what's her name? The girl that speaks so hectic with her nails. Cardi
Cardi
B's
B.
outfit, it was like so out there. And then when you compare that kind of looks to this year's Met Gala look, it's like, guys, wear your Oscar outfits then.
But
Yeah.
this year's theme on the Met Gala was very deep. I would like assume if I'd pass away that everyone would wear Rebirth in a respectful manner. So I think that's why everyone was wearing suits and stuff.
You think so?
Yeah.
But then you had the extreme people that we'll get to
Yeah.
that. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Leave, we can go to the next slide. We're gonna go straight into, I can't remember who's first.
Let's see, the picture will tell us.
The picture will tell us. I think it's you, Lorraine, if
I
I'm
know,
not
wait,
mistaken.
no, man.
Sorry. Yes. So when Lorraine sent me her pictures, I didn't understand which was worst and which was best, and that was my fault. So I put all of them on the same slide.
It's
So
okay.
please just explain to us what is happening here.
Okay, normally I'm very, very prepared. Now, guys, I do apologize for my tardiness this time around. I chose these two outfits because this one, the black and white one, she's actually a supermodel from South Korea. I like the Korean fashion. It's
Yeah,
just
they just
what
amazing.
so it's just amazing. I wish I had lots of money to just get those things. And I'm a suit girl. I love suits. So when I saw it, because I was going through all our wikis.
And do you see the difference with the suit being met
Yeah.
versus the suit just being a suit?
Yeah.
Yes. So I won't even go into the designers and stuff. I just love the way that she can take off this huge cover thing and then she has another look. Like there's a
Like,
lot
that
of
is
things happening.
Very beautiful, eh? I'm
Guys,
not gonna lie.
it is so nice. I'm like, can't I have this?
Even the shoes, it's that old school.
Yeah.
I think
Black and
she
white.
was actually one of the best dressed, according to the people that voted.
Is it?
Yeah, one of, not the best, but one of the best dressed people at the Met Gala. Don't you guys agree? Don't you like it?
I love
nice.
it. I absolutely love it.
Right? And even
The
the
red
hair.
lip with it,
you know?
it is very nice. I'm not even gonna lie. And I didn't see it until you sent your
I
picture.
also didn't see
Uh,
that.
And I was like, phew, that is beyond
Well,
beautiful.
So I'm like, miskien as ek 'n fashionista, really. Because I'm a plain Jane. But this is lovely. This one,
So you chose the black and white as your favorite.
My favorite.
And then you chose this brown and gold moon stars and
this is Michaela Cowell. She's from Ghana, but she's also a British citizen.
Okay.
Yeah. She's very talented, this lady. She's acting, she's a writer. Hey, sy gaan aan. She even won an Emmy Award for some performance she did on one of the shows. She's really good. But anyway, I didn't like her outfit, but maybe it's because of the angle of the picture, the way it was taken. But I want to know from you, JC, why is it that some designers put certain things where we must look like here by
Yeah.
the titi, there's a star here and there at the bottom by the VJJ. Why? Like, is that necessary?
No, some of them just want to speak without like speaking, so that's their
So when they speak, what are they actually trying to say?
I don't know. I never put stuff where it's not supposed to be.
Do you know what that just looks like? What's that thing that you must read in the morning? What day you're gonna have?
What is that?
What do you call that?
Star
No,
signs.
I
What is
can't
it?
see so far.
Star signs. What is
At
it?
least trying to say that, but I
But
really
anyway,
can't
I
tell.
didn't like it because it's also, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be long.
Is it supposed that
Is it
shoe?
short? The shoe. Man, alles just didn't work out for me, guys. The hairstyle, alles. It was just a hot mess.
Chess horoscope. Maiga. Meow.
Jessie, Rera, ons nodig help hierso. What is it, stars? Goeters.
Yeah, but
But
the
guys,
horoscope,
do
yeah,
you
it just
agree?
looks like they tried
No.
to redo all. There's Libra by a one boob. There's I
No,
don't
why
even know
Libra?
the
Because
names.
Libra is a skull. It's a balanced
I don't
scale.
know.
Aibo.
But nothing about that dress is balanced.
No, she can't be Libra. So yeah, it's reg net
What's
to
your
be
thoughts?
the worst.
Do you think that's the worst, or would that be one of your good looks?
Yeah.
It's not my best, not my worst, but
It's alright.
it's alright because I know the designer's work and he likes creating. So everything that she's wearing, even the shoes he created. So
But
it's
it
a
could have been
sculpture,
better.
yeah.
Ne?
I don't like it. I must be
Create in a
honest.
nice way, not just throwing it on.
I don't. Do you know what I noticed a lot on the Met Gala things? There was too many outfits that looked like your shapewear is under you. If it's gonna
Shapewear
look
is
like
under
your
you.
skin, sorry. If it's going to look like your skin, let it look like your skin. Don't let it look like you purposefully
yeah.
left your tummy tuck.
Yeah.
Like Kim Kardashian's outfit.
Exactly that.
It was like,
You can
are
see
you trying to
everything
show
there.
off your skims because there's a new line coming out, or what is happening?
What that Kim's outfit? Do you have it on your slide?
No.
Oh, she had these
A
pearls,
lot
ne?
of pearls.
I didn't see the back.
It's also pearls.
How do you sit on pearls?
I don't know.
Without
It's even set.
You sit with being Aina. I don't know.
No, because I'm thinking, how? But
Maybe we
okay.
can go to the next slide while we're speaking. But for that shapewear thing, it was just like, are you trying to sell skims again?
Suits will never go out of fashion, eh?
Never. That's my favorite.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of your things is very suit. Do you watch fashion? That show that I was talking about the
On
other day?
Netflix.
On Netflix. Next Fashion Next.
Yes, I do sometimes.
Did you watch the new season?
No.
Your style reminds me a lot of the guy that won, and that's my style. So even when I looked at all your things, the
Yeah.
cutouts, the denim, that's my vibe. But you must go check his vibe out. It just, so the one lady in there reminds me a lot about the way you structure your suits and everything, and that's supposed to be fashion next in line, and you've been fashioning that. So
For my time.
is
been
plagiarism
before your
allowed
time.
in your industry in the sense
No,
of I
it's-
see your suit and then I just add just one thing?
It's not allowed. People just copy in a way, but
so that is a little bit different, but not
just a
too
bit different.
much.
But then you get Sheen that takes
Your
Rebirth
exact.
and does Rebirth again with their
Yeah,
name.
I saw some girl with a nail, so she draws nails and then she sells it. She'll
Yeah.
do specific designs and then sell it. And she is selling her exact designs on a fake nail. So she bought two and she reviewed it and then she bought again and then she said, "Guys, I'm not doing this anymore because now I'm supporting them off my
Yeah.
of my creativity." But
So how do you
anyway.
copyright your designs? If there is such a thing?
There's no such a thing because
Sure.
you just have to like pray that people won't copy your work.
Because at the end of the day, it's a creative. You can just say you thought of it first. If you
Yeah.
have your sketches, I drew the sketch in 2018.
It's a very scary place.
That's not nice.
So when I saw your best looks, I actually saw this jacket. So I was like, I wonder, is that why that's her best look? So please explain your best looks.
So my best looks were Jenna
I just know
and
as
Dua Lip.
Wednesday.
I had this
Wednesday.
one, but I was like, it's too plain for me.
It is plain, but I'm a very old soul, so I like that. Also, the story behind that is Carl's first designs was Chanel, so that's why she chose that because it's one of his first designs.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So take us through that first That first picture.
Miss Wednesdays, I love suits and I love chains. So that was obviously my favorite.
She did do it really well.
And that's my favorite actor as well. So
Okay.
I didn't see anyone else but her. And then secondly was Dua Lipa.
Yeah, I just remember from yesterday. My kids watch yesterday
I would wear
every
this.
single day. It is very nice. It's extremely nice. So, we're gonna go to your worst. Do you have anything more to say? So you said you don't like this white that much. You like it,
No,
but it's not too plain.
It's plain, but yeah, it's plain.
okay.
It's
yeah.
plain, but it's
Again,
okay.
corsets
Yeah.
are in thing also there.
Yeah. So I also chose the one, but I have the fuller body picture.
Oh,
So
okay.
you'll see it on the. Let's go to your worst. So please explain why you chose this worst.
Okay.
So with the worst, you chose. Is there a reason why you chose the specific? While we wait for the
The
picture.
worst was Lil Nas. He was dressed as a cat.
A naked cat. Let's go there.
A naked cat. There was somebody that looked like silver, like a statue.
It's him.
It's him.
Was
Lil
it there?
Nas,
It's
yes.
Lil Nas.
No, was I a cat?
The face is a cat.
Oh, I
Shaped
didn't
as a
look that
cat.
deep.
And I mean, in this bums
But there was another
also,
cat
there's
also.
No, yeah.
A guy with furry cat thingy.
Yeah. It's just very disturbing to watch. That's the
So
main.
did Karl do something like this ever in his
no,
life?
that was
Lee, you
his-
went to the wrong slide.
Okay.
Okay, so
So tell me,
Sorry.
how important is color? Is color almost when it comes to fabric or even like a day-to-day way, ne? Where people, when people say, oh, red is your color.
Yeah.
Is it very important to understand your tone, your skin tone, and understand which colors are good for you and which colors are not? Or it doesn't work like that?
In
clothes.
streetwear, whatever goes, just goes. Because I'm a streetwear designer and I don't really care for color. I just design whatever color I feel, and if it suits you, it suits you. Some people will come back with the same design I designed and ask me to do it in a different color, and I'll be open to doing it because I design for people, not
Yeah.
for myself.
Okay.
But streetwear, anything goes.
any
Do you-
pattern, any.
Do
Any
you
color.
wear other designers' clothes?
I do. I'm a very big supporter of my other designers.
Okay.
So I have more of other designers than I do have of myself.
Okay.
So that
Nice.
says a lot about me supporting my friends and the fashion
Because that's
industry
the
in
support
SA.
you would want.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's good.
exactly.
Okay, let's go back to your Lil Nas.
Lil Nas. Yeah, he's dressed as a cat. He's paying homage to Karl's cat. So that's it. It's very disturbing because it's not really an outfit. It's just
He's painted. Do you know what I found disturbing? That the back also was literally a G-string.
yeah, it's
And
Oh,
it
so-
was painted into his buttocks. So
Yeah.
it was just like, I think there should be some things that's like,
Not allowed.
yeah.
and they should have
Rules.
painted his eyes white then also, because that looks hella creepy.
That's true.
And this guy in this wedding panty.
Yeah, it's almost the same. I don't like the revealingness of both of them. Even though his story was deep, he is
What's his story?
he is the first black designer that worked for Karl Lagerfeld.
Oh.
So it was deep, but then he didn't pay homage in a nice way.
Yeah, because he could have maybe even worn that first
The
outfit.
first, yeah.
Outfit that he wore.
Do you
on
maybe
that
know
show.
who he is wearing?
He's wearing a Karl Lagerfeld wedding dress, but I don't know from which
A dress?
season. Yeah, it's supposed to be a wedding dress, but he changed it and
Did
did his
I'm not
own
gonna
thing.
lie, this is extremely disturbing.
Yeah.
It is. It's not only ugly. It's disturbing. It's just going next level. What the hell are you trying to do?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about it. The whole snitching, it's snatched. The material is pulling. It's just.
So those were my worst. So you guys can
Yeah.
agree.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
100%.
Lee, we can go to the next one, but if Anka was here, she was gonna say her issue is the men wearing. She
Women's
hates
stuff.
it when men's wearing women's
Women's stuff,
outfit,
yeah.
and for me that is also a other thing.
Maybe she can answer that. Does it matter?
In the fashion industry, it doesn't matter. You need to express the way you feel and what you want to be, just express. But people also have to respect you in a way. So if I see him and I'll be like, nah, a guy is not supposed to wear a G-string and stuff like that. We have to respect him in the industry. So that's the thing.
But if it's your design,
Yeah.
let's say it's your design,
It's
and a
gonna be
guy
a
did that
different
to
story.
your
I'll be
thing.
like, no, I'm gonna write you off because this is not Rebirth's identity, and I don't want people to see that as Rebirth's identity.
Okay.
So please wear Rebirth how it's supposed to be worn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am very also. So okay. So my best, obviously, I chose how do you say
Dua
her name?
Lipa.
Dua Lipa as well. If you know my style is very earthy. So when I saw this, as much as it's plain, I was just like, yo, this is so good. It's so nice. I don't think it's Met Gala-ish though, but it is really, really nice. So we spoke about that already, so I'm not going to go into it
Are these
again.
tassels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like say gaan vier.
And I like the
Just gonna
material
sweep.
so much because the material was like the couch material.
Yes.
And I found that was so, it was so nice. You can't see it on the picture now, but I really loved the whole material. I like the bust. I like everything about it. I don't, with me, if you have big boobs, that round neck usually make it look like your boobs is bigger or your boobs is on your navel. But the way that's just put together, everything is just so good. Then my second, I really struggle to find best looks. I'm not going to lie, everything looked like a banquet dress. So with Kylie, this is not what she wore on the red carpet. She wore this to the after party.
Okay.
Because her red carpet look was not nice
It
at
wasn't.
all. It was
She was wearing red, ne?
red with
Red and
blue.
blue.
And
With a blue picking.
a
so-
blue
Yeah.
thing that she was putting over herself like this, and the color of the blue was literally not
even
even
the
a
dress
nice
thing
blue.
it had like the
was,
blue inside.
yeah, but that thing was a jacket, and when you
Oh.
let go, it was the train.
Oh.
That was it was
It was
banquet.
boring.
It was really someone's banquet from 2008. So I was not a fan of that. But I really liked her
This.
after party dress. It has the whole suit thing going on as well. But like I said, I really struggled to find something that was... But if I had seen your best dressed, that for me, since I've seen everybody's best dressed, that your best dressed for me, it now takes the cup.
That's Lorraine's.
That was the best of the best dressed
It's
in my
very nice.
eyes.
Sure, I was like,
It was extremely nice. But I liked this random blue thing at the back. I liked the whole suit, but in the cup, the collar that's in the boob cup. And there's not much to say about it, but
I don't like it,
it
so
was...
much.
You can say why you don't like it.
I don't know what's happening here, man. If you think, but the back is nice.
The back is nice.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like the collar of the shirt that's like just folded over, like if it had to be a plain dress. And that's why it's going to the back as well. What's your thoughts? Lorraine's not the fan.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's just
It's very plain. It's extremely plain. But I don't know.
But it's
Maybe
nice.
it's because I like Kylie that
Yeah, I think so.
I chose it. But I really struggled to find
It's not
nice
bad, but
looks.
I don't like
I
it.
did miss what's her name? The girl from. Why am I not getting there? The girl that always matches the red carpet. Blair. No, not Blair. You know Blair from the TV show. Her best friend in the. I think her name is Serena.
Nee, ek ken
In the show, her name is Serena.
nie. Ek kyk by 'n TV ko.
It's from way back, man. It was a series where the guy had like an online blog where he tells everybody secrets. And then they like, oh,
I saw
with
that.
Chuck, man. You don't know Blair and Chuck, the famous couple. Anyway,
What did you guys think about Doja Cat?
okay, let's go to the next one. Here's my
Sy het
worst.
seker vir Doja raso.
Here's my worst. So I have Doja Cat, right? And I have John, what's his name? John...
Steenhuisen.
I forgot his name now. But it's the two cat
Oh,
people, nah? And
Was she there like also like this?
she literally did makeup to look like a cat. She had this whole...
But she looks so nice, though.
The dress is nice.
The dress is nice, but I'm not going to give it a nice because of this whole thing. And what triggered me more was this whole identify thing that the world is going through. I identify as.
Is she identifying as a cat now?
I'm not saying she's identifying as a cat, but with the interview, they asked her what she's wearing, and that's why Jessie was making that joke.
Yeah.
And this was a reply, meow. And then they're like, so what? And, meow, meow, meow. So it was like someone's groupie kiss us lost. And if we're not seeing this, I don't know.
Sy was hoog op iets.
I do not know. Because it's one thing taking it to this fashion level, but it's another thing. Oh, there's someone said Blake Lively. These. Oh, Gossip Girl. Thank you, Nikki. I'm happy somebody's watched Gossip Girl.
I didn't watch it.
It's also on Netflix now. But it's from way. It's like one of those Friends vibes. But Blake Lively, she always matches the red carpet and she always looks so good on the red carpet. But I don't know, is it because she gave birth or something? Wasn't she pregnant at last Met or something like that? So I didn't see her. I'm not sure if she was there. But she usually always makes the top 5 best dressed.
Yeah.
But then with this guy in full outfit cat mode, then afterwards he took off the cat outfit but then was walking around with the cat's head. So I found that so disturbing. Like, for me, it wasn't more of a you didn't look nice. It was more of the aspect like, this is just disturbing.
It is, and it's offensive to cat lovers. 'Cause what does it mean?
What does that mean?
What does it mean, walking around with a cat's head?
That was my whole thing about that. What's your thoughts? Going to this cat and that cat. And any other cat, because there was a few more cats. Your worst look was also a cat.
They were all cats.
Say ook meow.
What's your whole thought about... I understand you're a designer, but just think as a normal person now. If you saw this cat people on a not a runway, a red carpet...
But he was honoring Carl's cat mouse.
Yeah, but not in a nice way also.
But
it's very disturbing and
why are we honoring the cat?
I don't know.
I don't know. You knew he was going to stand out, obviously.
Yeah.
Hey,
Jared Leto,
stand
thank
out.
you, Lee. Jared Leto, there's his name. He's
Who
the
is
guy
he?
that everybody always says looks like Jesus.
Oh.
He's always on those, if you walk in Woolworths, his face is always just there. But
Oh, okay.
so, sorry, you were saying your whole thought
I was
about
saying
all of
it's
this.
just very disturbing and they want to be seen but not in the right way.
I saw someone's comment saying Doja is having too much fun with her fame. Do you think she would have been as famous if she wasn't catching on all of this? Because
No, maybe not.
everybody knew her songs, but they didn't know that was Doja until she started doing this whole shave your eyebrows.
I guess you need to
online.
create a character as well to stand out.
But I like the old Doja.
Yeah, the hippie one.
Yeah.
She
She
was
could have
very cool
stuck
with
with
the
the hippie one.
whole eyes and the freckles and everything. The cat is now hectic. I know you very weird. You like these kinds of things.
Yeah, but I don't
so
like
tell
her
us
look.
what you're thinking.
Her face, it is nogals, as you guys said, very disturbing, both of them. The dress, for me, is lovely.
It's nice.
The dress
It's
is nice.
Very, very nice. What is
Without
this?
the ears.
It's prosthetics.
Yeah, she has the
Makeup.
whole prosthetic
Like
makeup
she, like,
on,
literally
over her
went
nose,
and looked like
over
a cat, ne?
everything.
Well
That's
done.
not her nose, her forehead. Everything was the prosthetic, just with the makeup over it. But
No,
as
I'm
a
over the cats now.
you over the
I'm
cats.
over the cats. The cats are wrong.
The cats are wrong.
Meow.
But like seriously, what's your thoughts on that? Even like going to that extent of the interview being meow meow meow.
It's very disrespectful. I don't have much to say because
She's just weird.
I'm just like, who invited her even and all that? Because it was her first Met Gala and I
Was
feel
this
like
the
is
first
it?
Met Gala?
her very first.
Wow.
You see? But that's what I feel like your worst, like Lil Nas. Lil Nas, his music before coming out was really good.
Yeah.
And then after his coming out,
It changed.
not only did it change, I feel like he came out for the reason of getting fame. I don't feel he came out because he wanted to come out of the closet. I think it was done in a time period where if you identify as anything than who you are, you automatically get this yellow fame.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what a lot of celebrities are doing, where not only identifying as a different gender, but now identifying as horses and identifying as animals, identifying as just for the name of fame. It's like, where are we getting at? Where are we going? What's happening? Can we just get to a point where we're all centered again?
Yeah.
I don't know what your whole beliefs on this whole identity thing.
So it's an identity crisis, basically.
It is, because as a stylist, I also work with models, and sometimes I'm being put in the hot seat because I refer to someone as, can you please get me her shoes? And then they're like, I'm not her, I'm they. So my boss would call me to the office and please refer to them as
But would
they.
you know that
I
person?
wouldn't know. So then I just adapted to the norm now, because it's a norm. And then I call them by their name now, not by they.
So
The
you'll say,
pronouncers.
Lorraine, please give me the shoes.
Please just give me I'll even just say, just the shoes there, give it to me. I'm not they, them, because that's not something I believe in, but I'm going to let you be who you want to be, but I'm not going to entertain that, so just let me do my work. And
Yeah.
so that,
do you feel in the industry, though, it could cripple you because everybody is being forced? We always speak about the athletes who is being forced to go out with a flag before the game starts or anything like that. And if you don't walk with the flag, you get suspended, you get those kind of things. In the fashion industry, do you think it can cripple your work because you're not respecting them?
it can.
I don't even know what to call it.
It's hard. You have to be cautious of what you say and how you act and how you design. Because last year, someone wanted me to design a rainbow tracksuit for a transgender team or something. Then I would respectfully say, no, I can't, because that's not something I believe in, and I have a right to say, no, as a brand, we don't do that, but I'll refer you to someone else and
Who can do it for
who
you?
can. So it's very tricky in the industry and designing for, because they're becoming more and more. So it's very hard to just stay true to who you are and also respect how other people are, because times are changing and you have to adapt, but don't ever change to like
Your values and your
Yeah.
morals.
because I
and-
don't think I want Rebirth to change because now there's people changing into different identities like cats and stuff. I wouldn't design for cats, so I'm just gonna stick to streetwear. And if you like my brand,
There's
then
street cats also.
no.
So, say for instance, I'm a young and upcoming designer. I've got my things going on. What would you advise somebody to where to start showcasing their clothes? What must they do if they did not get that beautiful opportunity
Like-
like you did at Vets?
So the first thing to do is just to start creating, even though you don't know how to sew or sketch or anything. It can start with going to other designers, speaking to them, going to fashion shows. So if you want to do something, everything you do, you have to start and not just speak. So it has to be actions. So for all the designers out there, they have to start and be consistent and not give up in the process. Because I started when I was 12 and I haven't
Nice.
stopped, not once. Even when I got a 9-to-5 job, I was working in an office, I got so depressed. So I quit it and I went to do my brand, and I was full time, even though it was hard. Sometimes I'd lose money and stuff, but I was always consistent and praying. So just telling the designers to be open and speak to other designers if they are struggling. I mean, we are here to help. I'm not one of those designers that would send you away and be like, you are my competition, so I'm not going to help you. I want everyone to grow, because if there are more designers and people can respect us all and we can grow in the fashion industry and in South Africa can be bigger than how it is overseas. And
Have
then
you had your first, your own shows?
no, I haven't, but this year I'm planning to do a colored fashion show.
Yes.
So it's going to be a bunch of colors from...
Yes, we're there. Please invite us. We're there for the
How do you
support.
choose your models?
I choose based on what I like in the everyday life. So what's trending or not trending, what my biggest market is are oversized women, you know. Big women also like to look good, and I'd always design for small people because it was affordable and the sizing was right. So now I'm going into designing a luxury brand for my big sisters as well.
But the
So
show will be inclusive, like.
inclusive everyone, but the host and all the features are colored because we don't really have a voice as colored. So we're just building our own platforms. this
Okay.
year. So you're going to see Aldo's, Enadale, all of them. And I hope you guys can come.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll definitely. They even
Yes.
give us the details. Like we said, we're going to market. Right?
We
We're
will
not going to
definitely
wait
market.
for SABC to tell us it already happened.
Yeah.
We are going to market and get everybody out there. So Lee says, I respect you, Jesmine, for being truly authentic both to you and your beliefs and your brand. We need more of that. Which is so true. We need people that stand by their beliefs and stand by their morals, because I find everybody's just so flaky nowadays. It's just, like I said, even with this, it's just, where's the money? Let's then change. And then there's no actual backbone. Who are you? What do you believe? What do you respect? All those kind of things.
Yeah.
So I 100% agree. Lee says again, yes. Jesmine, you've got my support, Masterkind. So we will be there in all respectfulness, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask, you asked now a question based on somebody that's upcoming and everything. What would you say to those? I know a few designers. I was one myself. I used to have a fashion line where I tried to design my certain things. But what happened is I turned into a dressmaker.
Yeah.
Because people are not buying your designs, but they're asking you, please make me this, please
Yeah.
make me that. What's your advice to fashion designers that's coming up? Where to draw the line between I want to be a fashion designer versus I'm a dressmaker? Because a lot of people start treating you like
A dress.
a
Yeah.
dressmaker. They only see you as a banquet dressmaker. Oh, I'm going, it's my 21st, those kind of things. What advice do you have to stay strong, to believe in your brand?
So I'm also a dressmaker because my clients have forced me to go into that route. Even though I said no, I only do streetwear and Rebirth is all I do. So I adapted, and we live in SA, so we have to just move into different markets. So if you are a strong designer, you can stick to your brand and push that onto your market, but also be open to designing for other markets like dressmaking or kids even, because now I'm also starting to design for kids. And
Yeah, because South Africa is bad with kids' clothing.
yeah.
Mm.
So
It's very bad with kids' clothing.
I don't mind just designing for everyone, because as a designer you have a responsibility to cater to someone's needs, and if someone wants a dress, that is a need that you have to
Yeah.
offer. So you can't just say no, I'm just doing jeans or jackets.
Or your
Just-
own designs.
yeah. As a designer, you have a responsibility. You can just design for yourself, but that's gonna put you even further if you help others.
So it's
Okay.
about striking a balance,
It's about
perhaps.
striking, because don't forget your brand as well, because you also want to show this is my actual dream. This
Yeah.
is what I actually want to design.
Yeah.
So if you are someone that wants to design, let's say, a cat outfit, but all your customers is only asking for dog outfits,
Yeah.
Yeah.
when are you going to get the chance to explore? A stupid example, but you know where we're going with that.
Although you're going to have your own show for Rebirth,
Yeah.
well, which we are all excited about, do you think, like, going ahead, going forward, that you would also try and create a platform when you are ready for these up-and-coming designers and like have a exhibition perhaps for them to showcase what they...
So my initial dream is to be like Fashion Week, SA Fashion Week. They are a brand that houses different brands, but they have specific brands. Like, we're only taking luxury brands. We're not taking like ones from Aldo's or Westbury and stuff, whereas I want to include everyone. Everyone can come and just... So I want to be the next SA Fashion Week.
Yes, girl.
That's my next, my next
Rebirth
goal.
Fashion Week.
Yes.
Well done.
We're there for it.
We're there for it.
it. Do you have anything else you'd want to say? Anything we didn't touch on that you just want to leave somebody with? Or are you good in the hood?
I'm good. I just want everyone to come through this year. I'm going to have a few fashion shows. I'm also taking part in SA Fashion Week, designing for my big sisters. And also having my colored fashion show. It's not my show, but it's run by a brand in Aldos. I don't know if you know them. They called Nomgenge.
Oh, are you Are you part of that fashion show that he's been posting the whole time?
I'm going to be featured on
You're going to
there.
be featured. So is that the one you're speaking about that we must all... Okay.
So everyone just follow the movement and support us.
Okay.
So we go follow. Everybody knows ND. ND has been on the show before. So I think it was Monday. What's the one Monday show called?
I can...
Monday Shake. Morning Shake. Sorry, I know it's a Monday. On a Monday, it's Morning Shake. I know India has been on Morning Shake before. So go out and support. That's where you will be.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay.
Andy might as well organize for you also to be on Radio Elders to promote.
Yes. Yeah, I love that.
You know? Yeah.
You just go out there.
Just go
Anything
out
you would
there.
like to say?
No, I just want to say thank you so much, Jessie, for coming out. Really, really appreciate it. And I'm super proud of you. I said to her, she looks super young. We will not reveal her age, but well done for basically closing your ears to the outside noise and going for whatever it is that you want to achieve. And that is what I would say to everybody. Whatever your dreams are, go for it. And just do you. If you fail, it's fine. If you succeed, perfect. But failing is also not give up. Just maybe reroute to get to that destination at the end of the day. So never give up and stay encouraged and motivated that Jessie made it. So you can too.
Thank you so much for joining us. I totally agree with what everybody has said here in their closing remarks. I too am very thankful that you came to today's show. When I asked you, were like, oh yes, that would be lovely. I was like, oh, thank you so much. I thought this was going to have to be a please explain. There's some people, and no shade to anybody.
Yeah, 'cause
absolutely
you have the right
no
to
shade.
say no.
Because you have the right to say no. But there's some people, when you compare people that's really up there and has a platform and those that still trying to have a platform, and I find that those that already have a platform is so willing to do things like this, and it just shows why, like you were saying just now, sometimes just help the next person, because that's where your success comes from. And then you get people that is not really there yet, but say no to every opportunity that can get them to a certain point. It doesn't make sense. But that's why I'm so grateful. Gosh, she's been at SA Fashion Week, like really.
The real star. She's not a...
It's not play stuff,
No,
man.
hey.
It's not everybody that gets that opportunity. So it is really something to be proud of, and we are proud of you as sisters out there. We look forward to seeing where you go from here. With support. We're also going to do that. We want to do that where we sit like this at the fashion show.
No, I just wanted to say, but I want to be front row. girl.
Someone must TikTok us doing that though.
But we're gonna have to wear her stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And we don't want it sponsored. Now I want to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we want to sit there.
I already have a few things I've seen on your site that will be like, tell me. But we look forward to seeing you grow from here, and we will support you. And I hope you guys support. You have your at Rebirth _SA, and then you have the other one also that's called at Rebirth
Luxury.
SA. and sorry,
Rebirth Luxury.
Rebirth Luxury.
On Instagram.
So, on Instagram, yes. And then thank you so much. Like Lorraine said, don't give up. There's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes.
Just keep pushing, no matter who's on your side, who's not on your side. If you know what your dream is, go ahead and do it. And if you're in it and you feel this is not for you, just get up and go try something else.
Yeah.
It's just move on.
We move.
We move. I've had everything. We're still pushing forward.
Yeah, near
So
shame. You have tried a lot.
We are there,
I
but
like
we
that.
keep moving.
Yes, we
So
do.
thank you so much for joining us on another episode of the Gap Fest. And we hope to see you next week. See you. Bye.
Bye.
Don't